know why. I won't kill you, but I know what you like.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Go ahead and subscribe and go ahead and hit that bell. So today we're going to talk about commonly asked questions that I received about my locks. Questions that I've received from the beginning since I started my lock journey. So I'm going to go ahead and answer some of those questions for y'all. Okay, so I am approaching my 3-year locks anniversary. I've been locked since March 17, 2021. So I'm very excited to be at year 3. I have seen a lot of change with my locks since then. And we're just gonna talk about that just a little bit. So one of the main questions that I get almost every time I post a video on my Instagram is how many locks do I have? So I have 141 locks. I'm gonna just give y'all a quick little 360 view. Okay, again, so I have 141 locks. I counted my locks, I think, when I was in my first month. I just wanted to know how many I had. I know a lot of people don't care about how many they have, but for some reason I don't know, I just wanted to know. I specifically asked for a lot of locks. I talked about this in previous lock videos that I made. I pretty much wanted to make sure that I could do many different styles. I also wanted them to appear very full, and that does lead me to the next commonly asked question is how do I get my locks to look so full? I do think it's a genetic thing or whatever. Like my mom has thick hair. Like I said, I wanted a lot of locks so it could look like very, very full once they grew out. So I got kind of like a medium size, not too small but not medium, and that just pretty much worked for me. And I just trusted the process, honestly. And then when I first got them, they did look kind of small, but you know, like I said, I trusted the process and they did thicken up over time. It depends on your hair. I know some people just have naturally thinner hair. Some people have super, super thick hair. It depends on you. And another tip, just a little tip, like don't compare your locks to nobody else's locks. Your locks gonna look totally different from the next person's. It don't matter if you got a favorite lock influencer and you want to get your hair locked and you showing your loctician the picture. Your locks just may not look like that because we literally have different hair types, hair textures, hair follicles are all different. So I would just say that. Just trust your own unique process and know that your locks may look different than your favorite lock influencer, but that's what makes them special. To my next question, a lot of people ask me how do I moisturize my locks. I've talked about this in previous videos as well. I've tried certain tonics, mixtures with oils and rose water and aloe vera water or aloe vera juice and essential oils, and I've tried different things like that. And I'm gonna just say you have to try things to find out what works for you, because different things might work for you than it would for somebody else. And just because it worked for somebody else don't mean it'll work for you. Like I said, we all different. Some of us need more water, some of us need less water. Our hair holds different amounts of water. Yeah, so you just have to literally try things out. Just like if you was like a natural, if you are natural or if you've been natural before, then you know what I'm saying. Like you have to literally just try things out and see what works for you. It's kind of like makeup. Like everything won't work for everybody's skin type, and it's literally the same with your hair. So some people ask me what's my go-to style. That's like a question that I get like in person. So I am gonna make another 10 lock styles video because I haven't made one since I had like shorter locks. But as of right now, I do love half up, half down. This was like my go-to when I started my locks. That just looked the best for me for how small they were at the time. But I'll just insert like 2 pictures right here of other styles that I really, really like that y'all should try. Another question that I get is, how did dyeing my hair affect my locks? So if you don't know, I dyed my locks like this in 2022. Yeah, I waited until my 1-year lock anniversary before I dyed my locks. So it pretty much was, I didn't bleach them, but they were like lifted, I guess. And I used Cream of Nature. I'll try to find a picture and put it right here. So I used this dye, and I kept that color from March of 2022 until September of 2022. And I honestly love that color. I got so many compliments. So many people said they absolutely love that color. Like, that was a error for real. But that was my first time etching down my real hair, and I pretty much loved it. I didn't have any issues with it. I pretty much just was trying it out, trying to be bold and trying something different. After that, I dyed my hair this color for my birthday. It was in September. So I only kept this color for like a month though, I think. Because I always wanted to see what I would look like with red hair. And I liked it too. I didn't like it more than the blonde, but I did like it. So I kept the little red for just a little bit of time, and then I dyed my hair jet black. When I first dyed it jet black, I missed a couple spots. So most of it looked in black, but I still had a lot of red in it. That was kind of like hidden, or like if you in the sunlight, you could see it. So I dyed it again jet black, and I kind of covered most of it. Like, most of it was covered. But since then, so it's 2024 now, so it's been over a year since I dyed my hair black, and some of the brown is still has come back out. So my hair is not jet black anymore, but I haven't dyed it, so it's just pretty much from the sun, being outside and things like that. And I guess over time the color still just fade, because that's if it's not your natural color. I'm not a natural jet black, I'm like a 1B, but my brown wasn't this noticeable. So like at the top, if you can see, it's like a lot of brown up here and on these ends. Y'all see that? It's like a lot of brown. Let me try to show you from the back to see if you guys can see it. It's like a lot of brown. The brown has grown on me. I think I'm just gonna leave it and let it grow out, and then it's gonna be like this ombre effect. So I really haven't had like a bad experience with dyeing my hair. It didn't really dry it out or anything like that. The color just didn't go jet black, I would just say. So that's the only thing. And also, if you know, once you dye your hair like a brown or light color like that, and then you dye it black or dark, it's gonna be really hard for you to get that light color again, I've been told. So keep that in mind before you dye and change your mind and dye it black. Another question that I get is, would I ever add weaves to my locks? I kind of got this question in the beginning, and then it stopped, and then like more recently, since my hair is like pretty much completely locked now, it's like in the more mature stage, I don't think I will. I do like some of those styles when they have like this part is still dreads, but then they have like the curly weave, like they'll braid they little dreads into a ponytail, and then they like glue or sew the curly hair right there on the top part is still like dreads. I like that. That'd be cute. But as far as like trying to wear a wig or something like that, trying to get a sew-in on top of my dreads, no, I wouldn't do that. Personally, I just don't care for it. I wore wigs and weave for so long that it's just not something that I just want to do. Another question I get all the time, I actually have a video on this specifically, is why did I lock my hair? So if you're new here, I locked my hair because I wanted to wear my natural hair, but I have like 4C textured hair, and I didn't have much education on how to take care of my hair or things like that. I used to get perms when I was younger, then I went natural in 2018. I just struggled with being able to wear my real hair. So after so long, I finally made a decision that I'm just gonna lock it, and then I'll be able to freely wear my hair. I'll be free. I won't have to think about nothing else, and that's literally what has happened. Locking my hair is probably the best thing that I've ever done, honestly, as far as my hair. I can wake up and go, can change it whenever I want. So I absolutely love it. So I do recommend, if you think about locking your hair but you're scared, I would say just do it. I don't really promote or push for people to come out their locks. If you get them and you realize it's not for you, which I feel like you can only make that decision after like a couple years before you can actually see it fully, because in the beginning it's the starter stage, so you don't know what it's going to be yet. But after like a few years, you start seeing it and you just don't like it on you, then you know, you could always comb them out, or you could wear wigs sometimes here and there if you just want to change it up, or something like that. Otherwise, I just say just do it. Just do it. I don't know. I have zero regret. Another common question that I get is how frequent do I wash my locks? But I recommend just doing 4 to 6 weeks, truly, honestly, just to keep your hair fresh and clean more frequently. I just say 4 to 6 weeks. I personally retwist my locks every time I wash it, unless I'm just washing it early for a specific reason. In the beginning stage, I would recommend washing and retwisting every 4 to 6 weeks, just so it can stay uniform and all of that. I do recommend that, but otherwise 4 to 6 weeks, wash it, and if you want to retwist it, especially if you're past like a year or two. And yeah, that's pretty much all of the common questions that I get asked. If I think of anything else, then I probably will make another video or just add it into one of my other upcoming videos. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope that I answered some of y'all's questions. Again, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. Make sure you subscribe and leave a comment so I can know what y'all want to see next.